All right, guys. Good day. I hope you're all good. I hope all of you are having a fantastic weekend. And again, hopefully, last week you had a fantastic trading week. Um, just a recap of last week. Last week there wasn't much movement in terms of the trades that we had forecasted. Um, the US dollar it went it instead of going up it made this drop over here, which then resulted in a delayed play out of the bullish US dollar index that we'd spoken about. So we're still waiting on that bullish movement that should happen, and GBP took um, a bullish trend just for a while, but it then decelerated as the week moved on. So I think for this week, let's have we're pretty much looking at the same trades, the same charts. From what I surmised from from my from what I worked on last night. Um, so it's still pretty much the same expectation that we set out last week, but just a bit delayed. That's all. So right, if we look at the DXY index, as you can see, we still have the descending channel that we've been focusing on, and we can see that we had a pretty bearish impulsive candle that took place on the weekly last week. So the entire week was actually very bearish from Monday up until like late I think around late Thursday, no, late Friday. It was pretty bearish, and you can see that there were one, two, three, four bearish candles for that took place, daily bearish candles that took place last week. But then the fourth and the fifth one, we see that there was deceleration of bearishness over there. So that means there's the chart has what the chart has now slowed down, and we should look forward to movements on the upside. So as I said, it's still the same expectation, but what we expect now is we are expecting a drop into this area, and possibly a retest over here, a retest. Once it retests, we might play around in this area, maybe come back and drop down again. But ultimately, for US dollar, I will not waste anyone's time. US dollar, what we are waiting for is the break into this zone here, that this zone that we spoke about last week. So that's pretty much all we are looking at. We're waiting for when it comes to the US dollar. A drop downwards would well, it could happen, but in terms of what we're expecting, this is what we want to happen, and it has signs of what it has signs of it playing out, because if you look at this play out over here, from this point up until this point, this overally it's creating a descending channel, which as I always say, descending channel has it's not sustainable. I mean, at some point it has to what it has to start moving up. So this is not sustainable, and there's a chance of a retest of this previous trend line. Yeah, this neckline from the previous head and shoulder. If you check the last videos, yeah, into that area. So for US dollar, this is what we're going to be waiting for. So we're going to let it play out this week and see how we play out. If it breaks into this area before end of week, then we can have another video and focus on what we can how we can now trade it. But as for now, we're just going to let it play out, and we'll see how that is going to play out. So so that would mean that for USD, MXN, USD, ZAR, for these ones, even though they are still part of our watch list, we are not going to be analyzing them for this week. For this week, unless something happens during the week that causes that will result in an analysis needing to be made, then we can look at it. And then we can look at it. So I think that's for US dollar. That's all there is to say for now. That's all there is to say for now. That's all there is to say for now. Um, yeah, just something I'm noticing over here. Something I'm noticing over here.